जय भारत। वेलकम टू डेफ टॉक्स क्लिप्स बाय आदि अचिंत। जैसे ही आपने मेरे बड़े चैनल जो डेफ टॉक्स बाय आदि है उसको आपने जिस तरह से सपोर्ट करा, उसी तरह से ये हमारे क्लिप्स के चैनल को, जहां पर आपको छोटे छोटे अपडेट्स, छोटे छोटे शॉर्ट्स और छोटी छोटी कहानियां मिलेंगी, इसी को भी सपोर्ट जरूर कीजिएगा। लाइक का बटन जरूर दबाइए, सब्सक्राइब तो ऑब्वियसली करिए, बेल आइकॉन दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलिएगा। एंड हाँ जी, प्लीज अपने दोस्तों के साथ, फैमिलीज के साथ ये वीडियोस जरूर शेयर करिएगा। एंजॉय करिए ये क्लिप को। जय हिंद।
मैप में दिखाया है मैंने। हम केवल बोलते हैं कि भाई फ्रॉम द सुएज कैनाल टू दी मलाक्का स्ट्रेट्स। ना जी, अभी हमारा रशिया के साथ व्लादिवोस्टॉक चेन्नई का डील भी हो गया है। वी आर वर्किंग विद ईरान, वी आर वर्किंग विद आर्मेनिया। हम इजिप्ट, एरिट्रिया वगैरह के साथ नहीं है। वी वुड लव टू गो अबाउट डूइंग इट। साउथ अफ्रीका वी हैव विद नामीबिया, एंगोला। सो ये पूरा ग्रिड है जो मेरा एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है, और ये मैं अपना एक्सटेंडेड नेबरहुड बताता हूँ, which includes East Asia, which includes the South Pacific Islands, which includes Australia and New Zealand, which includes eastern coast of Africa plus the hinterland of Africa, goes into West Asia, takes care of Central Asia, Caucasus and Russia. यहाँ तक मेरा एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है। आज के तारीख में आई एम लीस्ट इंटरेस्टेड इन what is happening in Europe. As long as we have some technology deals like with France and others, it's okay. बाकी लड़ लो आप ही आप, किस तरह से करना है, how you want to survive, you're welcome to survive. So let's go country by area, इसको region by region लेते हैं.
So interestingly, Ukraine is not part of our this thing, but Israel is.
Of course. Where has Ukraine ever supported us, यार?
Oh no.
इतना रोता है. He has never supported us on Kashmir. He has never supported us on our issues with China. Why should I support him, yaar?
Oh, Ukraine has been relegated to the
As
dustbin
you
of the
sow,
history.
so you reap.
Yeah, it's relegated to the dustbin of
And
history. As it
Israel
is.
has always stood by us.
Yeah.
Russia has always stood by us. तो ये मेरे areas of interest हैं. बाकी गई तेल लेने.
Absolutely जी.
Zelensky the cartoon feels bad. ठीक है यार, बना ले तू कार्टून सानू की. स्टैंड अप कॉमेडियन है, कर लेना उस पे कॉमेडी यार. मेरे को क्या
Keep feeling bad. We'll send a regret letter.
Yeah. चल, let's go area by area. So you have East Asia, you have ASEAN, you have South Pacific. ANZ is Australia and New Zealand. The Southern Indian Ocean region, which has Mauritius, Madagascar, Seychelles, all those islands. East coast of Africa, I have also taken the hinterland. West Asia, North Africa, Central Asia and Caucasus. When you look at East Asia, again, you have a declining China and you have a maverick in North Korea. And both Japan and especially South Korea has sincere doubts on the nuclear umbrella of USA.
Americans, yes sir.
Why? They have done their security arrangement with Philippines. Philippines ship को Chinese ship तंग कर रहे हैं. इनके इंडो पैकॉम से अभी तक एक जहाज वहां नहीं गया है
कुछ नहीं गया
फिलीपींस के मदद करने.
As a matter of fact, जो जहाज उधर जाना था, they've deployed it to the Red Sea.
So now just imagine people in West Asia. That is why they are now turning and looking towards becoming nuclear. Now that becomes a dangerous thing because more and more countries, more and more places, these weapons you get, you never know which maverick will press the button. और अभी तो 3 मैवरिक तो हमारे पास ही हैं. हमारे वेस्ट पे, हमारे नॉर्थ पे है और एक नॉर्थ कोरिया में है. तो किस वक्त कौन सा बटन दबा दें हमें पता नहीं. एंड देयर इज अ स्टैंड ऑफ which is going on not only in Senkaku Islands, but China is fomenting trouble in Okinawa also for the Japanese. There are strikes and all taking place. They want their independence, and they're talking the Chinese language, and they're talking all pro-Chinese. China is good, China is this. So it is very clear कि उनका पैसा बोल रहा है. So East Asia is on the boil, and South Korea is most worried about it, and even Japan. When you look at ASEAN, the most disjointed organization that you can have, which the Chinese have moved in economically and other in such a way economically that in most places they control about 12 to 15% of the GDP of these countries. ठीक है. There is a book, पिछली बार भी बताया था, China's Asia Dream. पढ़ लेना. I think Thomas Miller or somebody is the author.
Thomas Miller, I think.
So if you look at here, ऊपर से चलो, वियतनाम हाँ आंखें दिखा रहा है, but about 12% of their GDP is controlled by Chinese investments. लाओस, कंबोडिया तो छोड़ ही दो, वो कुछ नहीं कर सकते. कंबोडिया ने तो
China inside.
या कंबोडिया ने तो अपना नेवल बेस रियाम दे रखा है, which is in Gulf of Thailand. वो तो हो चुका, वो तो उनके पास चला गया. When you look at Thailand, you never know क्या होगा, because the king of Thailand has been totally compromised by the Chinese. It is only the army which is not permitting the Kra Canal to come. So now the Chinese have come up with a different this thing. One port which is on the Bay of Bengal, the other port on the Gulf of Thailand, and they want to make a railway line to transship all the goods out there and then take it through the Gulf of Thailand. This is the proposal which the Chinese have now given, which circumvents the all the straits, the Malacca Straits, the Sunda Straits, and the Lombok Straits. That how workable it is can't be said, because the amount of trains you need to run is enormous. Because the train चाहे डबल डेकर भी कर लो, वो अपना कंटेनर्स को 20 feet equivalent unit बोलते हैं, TEUs, either 20 feet or 40 feet, but they're all converted for calculation in maritime trade for 20 feet. So it is 20 feet equivalent units, TEU जो बोलते हैं. Train will take about 200. Ships come with 20,000. You can imagine handling, but this is the ploy which they throw na, the Chinese, कि भाई हम ये कर देंगे, आपके लिए रेल बना देंगे, ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा. They are very keen because वो उससे थोड़ा नीचे ही उनका alignment होता था Kra Canal का. So they have Coco Islands of Myanmar on one side, and they have the Siam, the Riam port on the other side, and they control that route. So Thailand is also a big question mark today. क्या कर लेगा? Malaysia चलो गिरता पिरता चल रहा है. Singapore is attempting to stay neutral, but we have to know that 70% of the population is Chinese, and it has gone from father to son. Next कौन आएगा पता नहीं, in the same Chinese family, and उनके पार्टी में leader can only be a ethnic Chinese. और कोई नहीं हो सकता. So it's open to question क्या होने वाला है. So that leaves you with only Indonesia, and I have always held that it is not the centrality of ASEAN which is critical for us in the Indo-Pacific. It is centrality of Indonesia. And we must cultivate Indonesia, because Indonesia has ports in the Indian Ocean, it has ports in the Pacific. So that is where ASEAN is a big question mark. South Pacific, we have just about started going there. That had always been the influence zone of Australia and New Zealand, and they have looted them. Like the colonials had looted Africa and had continued to loot Africa even after they gave independence. These people were doing the same thing in the South Pacific Islands. And it's no small wonder that they have shifted towards China. They say, यार तुम भी लूट रहे हो, वो भी लूट रहा है, वो तुम लूटते हो, पैसे मेरे जेब में नहीं आते हैं, वो लूटता है, पैसे मेरे जेब में आते हैं. See, the leaders are also not interested in the good, what benefits the people. वो ये बोलता है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया न्यूजीलैंड तुम लूटते हो, मुझे पैसे नहीं देते हो. ये लूट रहा है बट ब्राइब में मेरे को ठोक में पैसे देता है. America has stepped in, India has stepped in. Let us see. This is a big cause for concern for the US, because if अगर चाइना यहाँ पे आ जाता है, अपना एक बेस बना लेता है, it turns Guam. अभी Guam is looking up towards the South China Sea. He'll have to turn and look this side. गुआम के नॉर्थ मारियाना आइलैंड्स में एक और जगह वो बेस बना रहे हैं, the Americans. I wonder which direction it will look at. There was one more island they had spoken of. I'm forgetting the name. North of Guam. Guam and all.
Batan is the other side.
No, not Batan. There is another name. ये Mariana Islands है, तो North Mariana में they are making a base. But that's the issue, na, that if South Pacific में आ गया है, तो what will you do? Australia and New Zealand, suddenly they find themselves, even the Anglosphere में भी utility value कम हो गया. ऑकस वगैरह साइन कर दिया है, लेकिन कुछ आया नहीं है अभी तक. थोड़ा बहुत चल रहा है. It is not an American design. It is a British design, going to be funded by the Americans. इनका वो न्यूक्लियर सबमरीन का क्या होने वाला है पता नहीं. It was, I think, more a push by the America to keep France out of it. France, by the way, is a resident power both of Indian Ocean and South Pacific. They have islands which they own, which are here, both in Indian Ocean and South Pacific, like Reunion Island near Madagascar. That is French territory. For some reason, the Americans are not keen to permit France to come here. Reasons best known to them. Southern Indian Ocean region, we have a hold at the moment, Mauritius, Seychelles, Madagascar, but China is also pushing it in a big way to get a foothold there in the Southern Indian Ocean littorals. East coast of Africa, the competition is up and about between India and China. This is where the Asia-Africa growth corridor of joint deal of India and Japan is working well. And multi-domain area mein slowly the Africans are shifting towards India, because our Indian companies like Tata, Bharti Airtel have been working there for a long time. I think even Mahindra has come in there. Reliance is there. They have noticed the difference in functioning of our companies and the Chinese companies. When our companies go there, we go with a small group of people. We train the locals. As our infrastructure is getting built up, we train the locals. And then once the infra is ready for the factory or whatever is to be run, like your internet services, telecom services are to run, you have the trained manpower, and you keep training them. You train the managers, you fund them to come to India to various business schools to do MBA and go. So ultimately उनका कहना है कि जब 100 बंदे होते हैं टोटल कंपनी में, तो इंडिया के मुश्किल से 5-7 होते हैं, बाकी सारे हमारे होते हैं. चाइनीज का अदर वे राउंड है कि 100 बंदे होते हैं तो तकरीबन 95 तो उनके होते हैं, 3-4 ही हमारे होते हैं. So they are understanding the difference, that if an Indian company comes there, then locals get a lot of jobs. Materials are sourced locally. Materials are facilitated and sourced locally if it is available. If it is not available, then you source it from India or any other place. But whatever is available locally, that is sourced from there. So you find the difference, and that is how the first step has been made. All these African Union countries, or through African Union, are wanting our education establishment to open the campuses there. And the first such campus is same IIT Madras, where I am. They have opened the campus, and courses have started from 1st of November in Zanzibar, which is part of Tanzania. And I'm sure in the coming months, more and more educational institutions will start opening campuses there, because a lot of African students study in India. Quite a lot of them study in India. So, but East Coast of Africa, like I said, we are competing. चाइना ने छोड़ना नहीं है ईस्ट कोस्ट ऑफ अफ्रीका को, उसके ऊपर दबा के रखेगा. अभी जैसे हमें मोजाम्बिक के साथ भी हो गया है डील, युगांडा के साथ भी हो गया है. So when you do all these deals, Angola has got a lot of nuclear reserves, by the way. So not Angola, Namibia. Sorry, Namibia has a lot of
that
nuclear.
entire, actually the entire sub-Saharan belt is like that.
Yeah, but Namibia में known resource है ना, yellow cake बहुत
जी.
मिलता है वहाँ पे.
नहीं, Niger, Namibia,
Yeah, Niger
ये
has
पूरा belt is like
that
that,
is the Sahel region, which is towards
हाँ,
the
the
south.
entire Sahel region.
Niger तो पूरा bulk of Niger uranium तो was being taken away by the French ना.
French.
Now I think they are going to some other country, Kazakhstan and other places to get it. Now we come to West Asia and North Africa. Again, the IMEC, the I2U2 and the India UAE French deals. These have given you a strong foothold there. So if you are able to roll it out, then that hold China will not be able to compete. So that we have to see how it unfolds. Now with this latest thing, France coming here, the French president coming here, and all this happening, it's open to question whether the West Asian countries start looking at France for weapons also. If that happens, then US would have lost a large footprint out there. US bhi nahi chodega. When you're going in there, you're not competing only with China, you're also competing with US. You got to realize that. Even North Africa. नॉर्थ अफ्रीका में भी मतलब आप देख लो, इजिप्ट ही है जो नॉर्थ अफ्रीका का कहेंगे. सूडान में तो वैसी लड़ाई चल रही है उनकी, और नॉर्थ जो बिटवीन दी वो क्या था, रैपिड सपोर्ट फोर्स एंड दी सूडान आर्म्ड फोर्सेस में तो लड़ाई चल रहा है, काफी चल रहा है. एंड उसका कोई खबर न्यूज कोई चैनल कवर नहीं करता है. एंड इट इम्पैक्ट्स द ऑयल, बिकॉज ऑयल फ्लोज नहीं आएंगे. साउथ सूडान में काफी ऑयल फील्ड्स हैं, बट ऑल द पाइप्स आर लेड एंड द पोर्ट्स थ्रू व्हिच इट गोस आउट इज थ्रू द Sudanese government, or should I say North Sudan. North Sudan is total chaos. Libya is total chaos. So उस तरफ Algiers, Morocco है, that goes beyond, we are not looking at them. So Israel में you have an issue going on Gaza के साथ. We have supported Israel. We have said we look at two state, but we, like everybody else, have not committed on where are these two states. Israel तो एक स्टेट है, द सेकेंड स्टेट जो है पैलेस्टीन का, वो कहाँ होने वाला है ये अभी तक किसी को कंफर्म नहीं है किधर होने वाला है. एंड द वे दिस इज मूविंग, खान यूनिस के अंदर भी वो घुस गए हैं. लगता नहीं है गाजा स्ट्रिप में उनका कुछ बचेगा. I don't think Gaza Strip will stay there. So where? The West Bank is not big enough, and I don't think the Israelis will permit after what happened in October 7th. And वो खुले टीवी में गधा उनका जो हेड है बोल रहा है कि भाई हम अक्टूबर 7th में जैसे किया था हम तो बार बार करेंगे till the annihilation of Israel. And then you expect कि वेस्ट बैंक में वो परमिट करेगा आपको. So where do the Palestinians go? Where the second state happens is actually in thin air as it stands at present. Central Asia and Caucasus में Azerbaijan and Armenia, we have stood with Armenia. Azerbaijan doesn't know now what to do. किसके साथ जाए? They were with Russians, Turkey. They thought कि सबका वहाँ पे लड़ाई हो रहा है, यहाँ पे लड़ाई हो रहा है. The way the Russians have gone in and taken over those Donbass areas, हम भी कर लेते हैं. But that's where it's come to a standstill. क्या होगा? अब वो रो रहे हैं कि भाई हमने हथियार आर्मेनिया को दे दिया. अरे भाई, अगर तुम हथियार ले रहे हो रशिया से तो और टर्की से, तो मैं आर्मेनिया को क्यों ना दूं? तो मैं दूंगा. ये तो नहीं है कि तुम हथियार ले सकते हो, दूसरा हथियार नहीं ले सकता. तो जॉर्जिया, वेयर इट इज, सो काउकासस इज अ बिग क्वेश्चन मार्क टुडे कि क्या होगा वहां. एंड let's not forget, Azerbaijan does control a lot of oil. Central Asia today is relatively stable, but they are more worried about Russia after Russia has gone into Ukraine. But for the first time under Uzbekistan, at least Uzbekistan ka Mirzoyev has made an outreach to get the five nations together. इसके पहले the five nations were looking at themselves independently. So when you look at it also, Kazakhstan is one which has openly gone against the Russians. And बाकी Turkmenistan, तो they've always been a very closed state and it's quite badly off. Only thing he has is gas, but they don't open anything. One dictator gone and his next dictator son has come in. फर्क कोई नहीं पड़ता उनको. Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan relatively are stable at the moment. Afghanistan has promised the Taliban that they will not interfere in their countries. But all these countries, especially Tajikistan, has the Russian border guards along with the Tajik border guards. And the Chinese have two bases which they have made there for joint patrolling along the Wakhan corridor, just north of the Wakhan corridor. They have two bases. Yeah, in Tajikistan. So that's a cause for concern, because whatever OSINT से तुम फोटो देखते हो, I don't see, while under the garb of joint patrolling, there are only the Chinese out there. Even the Russian bodyguards are not, border guards are not there.
May I ask something, sir?
Yeah.
May I ask something at this point? Is that region kind of higher up in altitude?
It's quite high up and very sparsely populated. That's the area generally, Gorno-Badakhshan. Gorno is mountainous in Russian. So that is the mountainous area. Pamir Knot wala area pura hai wo. So the lower portion of that, areas where the Chinese have put in, nobody lives there. And even the Wakhan corridor is very, very, very sparsely populated. And surprisingly, Wakhan corridor has Kyrgyz people. वो कहाँ से पहुंचे अभी तक कहीं, काफी खोजा मैं जब वहां पे था, वो मिला नहीं कहाँ से. Then we come to Russia. Russia has always been a friend, but of late he is leaning towards not only China but also Pakistan. Because marta kya na karta, when he is cut off from everybody, he has shifted to the Chinese. But I'm surprised because China doesn't buy as much oil from them as much as we do. He doesn't sell as much crude to Chinese as much as he gives to us. Leaning towards Pakistan is again a cause for concern. कि why is he leaning towards Pakistan? Though saying that कि नहीं, हमारे बात करने से we might arrive at something and they might not do something. Don't they learn the lesson from the Americans, where the Pakistanis have running with the hares and hunting with the hounds? So they need to be careful, Russians. But Russia has always been there for us whenever we needed. And despite a little delay, the S-400 is there on the line. इट्स कमिंग।
वो
थर्ड
देव
वाला भी
एक्चुअली
आ गया।
शोन, अरे नहीं सर, हमारे मिलिट्री अटैचे को ले जाके फैक्ट्री फूट्री दिखा चुका है वो।
या वो तो मैंने
इट्स
पूरा
नॉट
है।
लाइक
सो
दी
दैट्स व्हाट आई एम
अमेरिकन्स की
सेइंग
भाई
दैट
जब आएगा ये तो फैक्ट्री
ऑल
ले जाके
सेड एंड
दिखा दिया उसने, भाई ये बन रहे हैं आपके।
ऑल सेड एंड डन।
जय हिंद। जाने से पहले मैं 1 मिनट के लिए आपको रोक लूं, तो प्लीज ये चैनल को लाइक जरूर करिएगा, सब्सक्राइब करिएगा, और हाँ, हमारे जो मेन चैनल को जरूर जरूर अपनी फॉलोशिप दीजिए, ताकि हम आपको अच्छे अच्छे पॉडकास्ट, इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट्स एंड जियोपॉलिटिकल अपडेट से आपके सामने प्रेजेंट करते रहें इसी तरह से। थैंक यू सो मच। जय हिंद, जय भारत।